Shalom, Yasharala. It's your brother Yaradon.
The brother Adanya.
Con with the Great Millstone Camp located here in Chicago. And we want to start out by giving our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect, 144,000 prophets scattered throughout the four corners, preaching this word in truth and sincerity with discretion and discernment. And shalom to the Akim and a few Akwath and the children that might be tuning in too, though. All right, so we're just doing a quick walk and talk, a quick lesson. You know what I'm saying? We was just meditating on these precepts and just want to touch on a few scriptures right fast. You know what I'm saying? You want to add something, brother?
Yeah, while we here in Babylon, man, it's a lot of snares and traps and pitfalls, that could come into your way, that could bring you in, or that could come in to distract you and try to draw your attention away from the Lord. So, just kind of meditating on that, man. The scriptures give us that defense. You stay away from it. You stray away from things that's opposite or contrary to the ways of Yahweh Shemah.
It's not conducive to your walk.
So this the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 7. It said, "The fear of the Lord, Yahweh Shemah, is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction." Right. So the fear of the Lord, that's the keeping of the commandments, man, to the best of our ability, man. You gotta read the scriptures to know what is pleasing unto the Lord Yahweh Shemah, and those are the things that you got to keep within your mindset at all times, man.
Con. You want to they say wisdom shall meet you at every thought.
Yeah, and that wisdom is the scriptures hitting you in every thought. They gonna be like parameters or barriers and boundaries, man.
Yeah. Like am I finna do this or do that? And then whatever decision you choose to make, you don't wanna just disregard the spirit. Like Elder Uriah always say, follow the spirit. And like for instance, man, just something silly, following the multitude to do evil.
Get it just because you
you don't want to be putting yourself in no fluky position that's going to bring you down. And the why do you help by Shema Shai that we got this wisdom, because we in this flesh we gonna fall short and fuck up.
Yeah.
But for the most part, Jake ain't putting themselves in no overly goofy ass predicaments.
Yeah. This the book of Exodus, chapter 23, verse 2. It's loud as fuck for no reason. The book of Exodus, chapter 23 and verse 2. "Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to wrest judgment." And that point being, thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, because the Lord is he really watching and marking all of us. Now the Lord know his chosen, but we all gotta walk that walk and fully walk this walk out, man.
Yes, sir.
To make it as smooth as it possibly can be, I'm gonna go back to that Proverbs. You stay away from all the nigger shit that niggers do, man. Stay away from these niggers, man.
Stay away from niggas, bro.
If their God is not Yahweh Shemah Shai, scripture say, mark the time, roughly paraphrase, mark the time when you be around the indiscreet, man.
Yes, sir.
Because really all they want you to do is join and be
in
agreement. In agreement with bullshit, man, with sin, iniquity, man.
Yeah, because they're offended at your lifestyle change that you made. You don't eat pork anymore. You don't want to die. Yeah. So now they offended, and they really only got you around, bro, to bring you down.
Yeah, and the scriptures say that it say the Lord will not be pretty much don't be without fear to add sin unto sin, because for one of those things you're not gonna go unpunished, man. So and the scripture also say that your iniquities have turned good things away from you. That's talking about us as a whole. But even in this walk, man, the best thing we could do to the best of our ability is to keep these precepts, man, and to apply these precepts that the Lord have blessed us to share with us, man. I'm gonna go back to that Proverbs. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 8. It says, "My son, hear the instruction of thy father, and forsake not the law of thy mother." Right? You got a lot of Jakes coming in now. Here in Chicago, we got a lot of bros coming in within this past year, man. Young bros, older bros. We just had a regional meeting. There's a lot of new faces, maybe 150, 200 bros there, man. Literally not over exaggerating, but literally 150 to 200 brothers, man. You know, new faces. Jake's just coming in within the last 365 days, man. Within the past year or two, year and a half or so. You know, hey, all of these things, that these precepts, they say that things are written aforetime, written for our learning. Because why? All these things that set up, it will cause someone of understanding to fall, man, or at least put you into jams, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, jams that you could have avoided by what? Applying these precepts, you know. It says, verse 9, for they shall be an ornament of grace unto thy head, and chains about thy neck. My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. You know, when in all things, if somebody trying to transgress these precepts, man, you know, you gotta stay away from that, man, because the Lord ultimately, he gonna, you know, he gonna keep these things. He gonna mark these things. All these things are being written down by the angels, man. And we trying to have that good report back to Yahweh Shem outside. That's right. We trying to have that well pleasing report to Yahweh Shem outside, man. Go ahead. Don't let someone without understanding, or that's away from this truth, or whatever it may be, because the other apostles always say that it's men who are not of the elect within GMS. So don't let certain things, you know, that bros do, man. You just stick to the script, man.
Right.
Keep things simple and stick to the script, man. Right? Don't let somebody change a doctrine here, change a doctrine, put a whisper here, a whisper there. No, you keeping things simple, man. And we following these precepts, you know.
You want to get that scripture for me, that wisdom is the principal thing?
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 4, and verse 7. It says, wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding.
Yeah. So you want to attain unto wise counsel, man, and the wise counsel is Yahweh Shem Yahweh in the scriptures, man. And of course his man. All right, but
our elders, our spiritual fathers, man.
You're right. You don't want to lean to your own understanding, doing your own thing. Timothy Jenkins, that shit ain't gonna work out. Trust me. All right. So with all that get understanding, man. You gotta get this wisdom and applicate it. It's got to be applicable to your life, man. You got to apply it, and you got to move with the wisdom in this time that we moving in. You can't be just still double-minded, unstable in your ways. You still thinking in the flesh.
Letting other people outside of this walk, outside of this ministry, influence and your decisions, your choices, your mindset, how you think. You know, ultimately that's gonna cause you to be contrary unto the Lord, man. And when I was thinking of the precepts, I just thought about, because we have a lot of young men coming into the camp in Chicago. You know, I know myself, it's been 6 Passovers. This would be my 7th, or if we still here, we'll you know. But hey, it's not an easy thing. It's simple, but the flesh and this current setup, this current world makes things complicated. It makes things difficult, man. It's a simple thing though.
Yes, sir.
You know, you may be for younger Jakes who may be living with their family, you know, or the Lord haven't removed your best friends away from you yet.
Right.
You know, all of these things are things that the Lord is gonna mark it, and it's something that we all gonna have to end up confronting.
At some point. Yeah.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 1, verse 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. Right? And as a young man, you may not have the opportunity to be away from these sinners, that the ungodly that these precepts is talking about. You may be in a certain situation at the moment where all these things, all these negative influences are around you, you know. But that's even more so to lean on the scriptures, man.
Yeah.
That's even more reason to lean on the scriptures, because you're gonna see it firsthand, the difference between how you move, how the ungodly move, and the fact that they desire you to fall alongside them, man.
That's beautifully said, man, because that's really all that they own. It's just like the brother said up north when they be working at these clubs and shit with these Geechees that be in these clubs. The Geechees, whenever it's a Geechee night at the club, the brothers might be working security. They ain't looking for no another Geechee. They want to conquer a nigga that's straight, or they want to bring the down low at a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that's how these Geechees move. They don't want to deal with no just faggot. They want to go get a nigga and break them in. Type shit, no homo. But the point is, though, that's the same sentiment with the niggas in the world. A nigga want to get you around, bring you down, break your ass in, and put you back down into niggerdom. You know? and he wanna see you, because it's really the demons that's in him. It might not even really be him. His ass ain't shit, don't know no better. He's just a nigga. It's the demons in him that know you, and they trying to stop you from your purpose. You know, and you can't be around certain people doing certain shit. Everything ain't all things is, how the scriptures go, expedient.
All things are lawful, but not all things are expedient.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, and these niggas don't have no moral sense of right and wrong of the law, man. They don't have no moral sense of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They only know niggatry, man. So the best thing to do is, if you can, is to remove yourself away from niggas who are not actively involved in this ministry.
Yeah.
But if you can't, it's to lean on these scriptures, man. Cause they was you know, myself being a young man, I've been in this truth and still had to stay with my family, have a negative influence come in here just because of the blood relatives that I've been around, man. Get you to do this, get you to do that, whatever the case may be, you know. Hey, ultimately, at the end of the day, all that shit, you gotta leave that shit to the left, man. Leave that shit alone, man. You know, regardless of what anybody say, think, feel, you know, you keep the peace in your household, but man, hey, this is not the time to be slipping. This is not the time. We in crucial moments, man.
That's right.
You know?
This the fourth quarter. This game time. This when you supposed to be at your best.
Yeah.
You know? This clutch, this when it's gonna be proven if you clutch or not.
Yeah.
The times we in.
Yeah. Psalm chapter 1 verse 2, but his delight is in the law of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and in his law doeth he meditate day and night. Yeah, so hey, that's pretty much it, man. That's our defense away from these negative influences that we have to deal with. We have to, like, at the job, at working, stay with, if you're around your blood relatives or whatever it may be, it's always going to be negative influence. They're always trying to get you to slip. They're always trying to get you to fall. 24/7, the demon on them is trying to get you to go off and be in that same boat with them. But like the precept just said, in the law, you're going to meditate day and night, man. So you're going to be in these scriptures, man. You know, you're going to be in these scriptures. You're going to be trying your best to apply and to imitate and to walk this walk in righteousness, man. You know? So, I don't know. That was just...
Hey, shalom to the brother Kazak that's tuning in. Yeah, and then the scriptures just slipped my mind. I was just thinking of a scripture, bro. I think it's in Psalms 91. What is Psalms 91 right fast? Hold this back. Let me see. Hold on, bear with me. Give me a second. Oh yeah, this is what I was thinking about. Psalms 91 and 7. Psalms 91 and 7 says, 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. But I was bringing that out to say, you doing nigga shit with these niggas, you gonna be one of them niggas on the side that's falling. The 1,000, the 10,000, and the 1,000. That's going to be your ass if you're not rooted and settled and grounded in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, there's going to be the elect looking on the right hand of them and the left hand of them, and they're going to see your ass down in the fire getting ate up or some crazy shit happening. So you want to avoid this nigger shit at all costs, man, because it'll take you down and pull you out of the truth, and then you will be back down to just regular niggerdom.
It says. Also in Psalm 91, it says, Psalm 91 and 14, because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high because he hath known my name. Yeah, these other niggas, man, they don't know the name, the reputation, the standard that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is enforcing it to his men. You know, it's because of these things. It's because of that not consenting unto the wicked, not following after the ways, following after these multitudes to do evil, etc., man. It's because of that the Lord gonna tell the angels, he's gonna command the angels to deliver you, to protect you, or whatever it may be. But if you just being a nigga, man, that's why the scriptures say that the Lord said many have prophesied, but ultimately the Lord is gonna say, I never knew you. Depart from me, man. You thought you was getting away with it, but you're not. And a major thing about that would be getting away from niggers, man. That's gonna be a very pivotal thing. Is for you to get away from niggas. That's gonna cut a lot of distractions. It's gonna cut a lot of confusion.
It's a major stepping stone in the walk in this truth. And when you really cut motherfuckers all the way off, it's really a milestone. It's a beautiful thing. Like, I'm so glad I ain't gotta be around them niggas, that nigga no more. I had cousins and friends and family. I don't fuck, just like the Elder Mercy. I ain't seen my cousin them in the 6-7 years I've been in the truth. I ain't fucking seen them niggas, man. I ain't been to a barbecue, a birthday party, a fucking wedding, or none of that. I never cared about none of that. This is about the Lord and his man. So like, let me read the brother got from Psalms. You got something to read?
No.
Let me read what the brother Kazak put on Psalms 37 and 34. Wait on Yahweh and keep his way, and he shall exalt thee to inherit the land. When the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it. All right, so yeah, you gotta wait on Yahweh Shalom Shine, keep his way, man. Don't lean unto your own understanding. Don't make haste in times of trouble and things of that nature, man. You lean on these scriptures, bro. Here, man. Here goes some black walnuts. I'm finna take this. Hold on, let me get these
That's all I had.
some black walnuts.
That's all I had.
Yes, sir. I ain't had nothing either, brother. I was just wanting to touch on that right fast.
Quick walk and talk, Lord Will. It was edifying.
Yes, sir.
I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekakodash.
Right, double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, whom taught us this truth. Shalom to the brothers and the very few sisters seeking and pushing Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekakodash, in truth and sincerity. Shalom, Wakwam, Yashrala, and
Bob, man.
The water for tuning in, knocking the water for the precept.
Yes, sir. The water, brother. Shalom, Kazak. Shalom,
Shalom.
Shalom.